Today, I'm going to show you guys how I do my soft glam makeup look in under 15 minutes. And I'm also going to be challenging myself to use mostly drugstore makeup products, which isn't going to be hard because that's most of what I own anyway. I want to keep this simple but still glamorous. I want us to feel like our best selves but not spend too much money to do it. I've gotten pretty good at doing my makeup quickly without feeling like I'm rushing myself. Honestly, I just think that it takes a lot of practice. Do your makeup every day if you want, but just get into the habit, and the more that you do it, the quicker you'll pick it up. So before I'm doing my makeup, I made sure that my skin is prepped. I wash my face with Cetaphil facial cleanser, and then I moisturize with Pond's Day Cream. I don't go in with a primer, but I definitely want to add that to my routine, but because we're keeping this very simple, I'm just gonna skip that step, which is controversial, I know. So first things first is our skin. I use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 120 Classic Ivory, and I just use a Wet n Wild foundation brush. I like to make sure I'm not being too shy with my foundation, especially since we want it to be a soft glam. I want to make sure I get full coverage on my skin. And I am having a little bit of skin problems recently, just like really mild little bumps and like just a lot of texture. So if you guys have any skincare recommendations, I'm looking into getting like a niacinamide cream. I definitely feel like I do want to get a beauty blender. I used to use a beauty blender and then I switched to a makeup brush, and I like it in its own regard. Like, it makes it a little bit more fun to do your makeup. It really feels like you're painting your face. I try to make sure I'm like dabbing it and pushing the product onto my skin so you don't get like the little brush streaks. And I blend it towards my ears and my neck. My favorite foundation from the drugstore is by Maybelline. They do have like a pumping bottle that I prefer because it's easier, you know, to get the product out. It's low-key sold out or something. I just can't find it anywhere. Also, I hate pinning my bangs back because then it kind of destroys the shape. So I just like hold them up while I do my foundation and hope that my bangs don't fall apart. I do think one of the most important things about making sure your makeup looks good is prepping your skin. So if your skin is really dry, your foundation is gonna look really cakey. Obviously, making sure you moisturize and like use whatever serums are good for you, but most importantly, you want to make sure you're drinking enough water because what you put in your body has a lot to do with what comes out. Kind of feeling like a ghost right now, but we're gonna fix that, okay? For concealer, I use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 15. Again, Maybelline just never fails me. And part of the soft glam look is making sure you're also not being too stingy with your concealer. So I'm putting a good amount under my inner corner and then a little bit to highlight upwards. And I'm gonna blend it with my finger because fingers are free. I do like the idea of using like a mini beauty blender or something for my concealer, but I feel like the warmth of my finger does a lot. And honestly, it feels a little bit more satisfying. If you guys have a favorite makeup product that you really like, feel free to drop it in the comments. I'm always looking for something new to try, whether it's drugstore makeup or something that you would get at Sephora. I'm just making sure I'm like tapping on the same spot over and over again and make sure the product really gets into my skin. Okay, gorgeous. I'm gonna go in with my cream products before I set everything with powder. I feel like this is a very important part of the soft glam makeup look. I'm gonna contour with the Fenty Beauty contour stick, and I'm just gonna do one thick line right where my cheekbone starts, and I'm blending it with a little angled Hello Kitty brush. I'm also just like tapping this into my skin, and I go over it a few times, trying not to like spread it upwards too much, like onto my cheek, because I want to make sure I get my blush on. And I take a little bit going up my forehead. It doesn't really matter too much for me since I have bangs. I feel like you can't really see this part, but it does make a difference. So cute. This is also not a drugstore product, but I'm sure you can find a lot of different options at the drugstore. But I'm going in with the Rare Beauty liquid blush in the shade Hope. I love this color. I love this blush. A little goes a long way. Honestly, if you were to invest in something that is in drugstore, I would recommend this. It does get a little bit messy, as you can tell, but I feel like with most liquid products, it's just something you can't really avoid. I'm gonna put a couple dots right at the high point of my cheekbone, and I'm gonna blend it both up and a little bit inwards towards the middle of my eye. I really want to highlight like the apples of my cheek with this look. I used to not be a blush fan, and then once it came back in like 2020, I became obsessed. And as I'm getting older, obviously my interests are just changing. And now I'm gonna set everything with another Maybelline product, and this is a Fit Me pressed powder. This is also in the shade Classic Ivory, so the color of it definitely makes a difference going onto the skin. So I am considering getting like a drugstore translucent powder. If you guys have recommendations, again, let me know. But I do really like this, and it does a good job of like making your skin look blurry, like it kind of has that filter effect. And something that I like to do is to just like swipe underneath the contour with some powder. It's just like a very slight but interesting difference that it brings. Snatched, period. I'm gonna go over the powder with a little bit more blush, and I'm gonna do this powder blush by Too Faced. Skin is done, so I'm gonna move on to my eyebrows. I honestly don't do much to my brows, and I feel like if you want to make this quick and easy, you can just use tinted brow mascara. This is by NYX. And honestly, sometimes I don't even do my eyebrows because I have bangs, so they're just always covered, but I will do it for the sake of the glam. Obviously, depending on like your brow color and how full your eyebrows are, this is gonna be different for everybody, but I do feel like brow gel is really simple and just a really quick way to get your brows looking somewhat in place. For my eyeshadow, I want to keep it very warm and very simple. I have the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, and I've had this for literal years. I'm gonna go in with the color Chaser just all over my lid to have a very simple base. I just really like the cream color to start off with, and I feel like a soft glam is very, as it is, soft. So I don't want to do anything too crazy, and something that you can really wear to any event or as like an everyday makeup. I'm just gonna warm up my crease a little bit with the color Low Blow. I think a soft brown with like a little bit of a red tint is perfect for this look. And with whatever's left on my brush, I'm just gonna go on my lower lash line a bit. I feel like this opens up my eyes a little more, and try very hard not to poke your eyeball. I don't own brown eyeliner, but I'm gonna go in with an angle brush and just do like my own faux liner with eyeshadow. If this is too complicated, you can totally skip it, but it's not as hard as it seems. You just gotta keep it very close to your lash line and it'll add some dimension. I'm gonna go in with the color Ashes. It's a little bit more of like a purplish deep brown. I'm like out of breath right now, you guys. It does take some focus, I can't lie. I do kind of like how this color is a little bit more dark than like a typical brown. I feel like it makes it a little bit more me. So just take all these tips and like incorporate what your style would actually be. Like if you want to do glitter liner, oh my god, that sounds like a dream. I'm gonna take a little bit of the eyeshadow and do it on my outer lash line at the bottom. Nothing too crazy, but a good enough difference. So cute. What do you guys think? I'm definitely becoming a fan of the eyeshadow eyeliner. I feel like for some people like me, it may feel like a little bit more of like hard work, but for others, liquid liner is a bit more intimidating, so I think this is a good default. For mascara, I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational. This is waterproof and I do like it, but it is so waterproof that it can be hard to take off, so I have to make sure I go in with like cotton swabs and make sure every single piece comes off because I don't want to lose my eyelashes. Since we're making this a quick look, I don't want to do falsies because that takes a long time. But when I'm just wearing normal mascara, I try to make sure I curl my eyelashes a few times. I spend a good amount of time just sitting here and like squeezing the eyelash curler, and it makes such a big difference without having to do any of the falsies. I also never ever curl my eyelashes if I already have mascara on. That is just bad news, not good for your eyelashes. I also don't put anything like castor oil or something on my eyelashes. I'm kind of scared of it, to be honest. I've heard horror stories of people like not being able to see. So I have no eyelash growth tips, but if you guys do, feel free to drop it in the comments. Guys, I really hope you can't tell, but my camera just died and I had to wait 30 minutes to continue filming. So I've been sitting around with one eye of mascara, but anyway, let's do the next eye. I'll do a little bit on my bottom lash line for funsies. A little extra something I want to add is some Wet n Wild highlight, literally just to the tip of my nose. I'm not really a big fan of highlight, but I feel like if you put it at the tip of your nose, it gives it such a cute little addition to your makeup, and a little bit on the bridge just to blend it. So if you're really set on making this a quick makeup look, I would just throw some lip gloss in a bag and take it with me to wherever I'm going. But if you want to do a lip combo, this is one that I think really fits the vibe. I love brown lip liner, and this is the Maybelline one in the shade Cappuccino. So I'm just gonna line my lips. I don't do any overlining because I really don't feel like I need it. In my normal lip combo, I would just go over this with clear lip gloss and just like mix it in. But today, I'm gonna be using the Sephora Collection lipstick. This is in the shade 7. It's just like a very simple pink. So we're gonna mix these two together. And clear lip gloss on top. This is by Rimmel. I feel like the brown lip liner just adds something a little bit different to a classic pink lip. And this is the final product. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I don't normally do these kinds of videos, but I do want to get a little bit more into like beauty and fashion, etc. I'm also realizing how good this angle is, and I should have done the makeup tutorial from here, but it's okay. Next time, let me know in the comments what kind of makeup styles you guys are liking and what kind of products that you would recommend. I'm gonna take a million selfies in this look, and I will see you guys next week. Don't forget to subscribe, and I love you guys.